The BBC has been told that 1,400 people have starved to death in Ethiopia's northern region of Tigray since food aid was suspended in April. A senior Tigrayan official said the number of dead could be much higher. Now, this is happening after humanitarian aid to the region by the World Food Programme and its key donor, the US government, was terminated. Sources who've spoken to the BBC say that the termination was due to corruption in the food and distribution system. Mercy Juma has this report.
Months of hunger have forced her to beg to save herself, her two starving daughters and the baby she is carrying.
I'm expecting to give birth very soon, but I have nothing to eat.
28-year-old Mehbit is malnourished and so are her children. She says her family last received aid way before distributions were officially halted.
We received food aid in November. Since then, we have received nothing. We are begging for food to live on. It is thanks to the people in Shire that we are not dead. We are still alive.
WFP and USAID stopped handing out food here because it was being stolen. The impact was immediate and the decision has already taken its toll. Rahel is one of those suffering the most. She is malnourished and anemic. At 8 years old, Rahel weighs only 10 kilograms. That's the weight of an average 1-year-old. It's an unbearable reality for her single mother who says all 4 of her children are malnourished.
It's because of greed and unjust treatment that we did not get the food aid. Had the aid been distributed properly, it wouldn't have been stopped.
Local authorities insist they are taking action.
There's a huge humanitarian crisis in Tigray. People are dying. From the day the food distribution stopped till now, 1,411 people died of starvation. This is only from 3 zones of Tigray region. 492 suspects are under investigation. We investigated seriously. We have almost concluded the investigation and 198 of them are charged.
The majority of those charged worked for the local authorities. They hope the action taken will mean distributions can restart. WFP acknowledged that the consequences have been dire, but it says the decision was necessary to be sure no more food would be taken away from those most in need. A spokesperson told the BBC that they are accelerating efforts to resume food aid, but first, it is making sure the most stringent processes are in place to best serve the millions of hungry people who depend on their support. Tigray has still not recovered from 2 years of civil war, where agricultural land was abandoned and food and healthcare systems attacked. Many died of hunger then, but many more are dying now. Mehbit delivered a baby girl. She is healthy for now, but the world she is being born into is far from it. Mercy Juma, BBC News.